Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to another stream. For those new, Dalah, EP Box Dude. We've been streaming every day this year, holding to it, some goals at the end of the month, and today is day 50 of that. We will be continuing with art. Ort. Yes. Very good, very good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Here, let me jump over here. As y'all know, we were working on this guy last time. I think we'll just continue working on this guy. Where stuff. Oh. So we're going to mainly work on shading right now, and then we'll do this guy after. For this, I want to do something a little bit like that. Grab this guy, go up here again, and like so. That should be fine. I wasn't really a fan of how dark I made this guy, because it's kind of hard to really see any detail or anything like that. So I kind of wanted to give him a little bit more gray around here. An old man, kinda. Okay, and then we're also going to here. I feel like this can be darker in some places, you know what I mean? Kind of get a little bit of something like that, a little bit of something like this. So we want to go a little lighter on the yeah, that's good. I want to do this. This is better. And then like this. That should be good. Maybe we'll even go to 55% opacity. And then we'll have to do some like up close shading here. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Was it this one? Was. All right. So I wanted to give it a glow so that it kind of put that effect naturally onto the cloak here. Also, I'm just kind of jumping right into this stream. I'm sure nobody minds, but I don't have all that much energy today, so I'm just trying to keep it up while I can. Why is my face doing that? That's a little better. Yes. I swear sometimes I'm being a ding dong. Not bad. I think we'll want to color in this helmet here. Mask, helmet, face thing. I'm slowly. That's the one thing I'm never going to get right. Just like, what the fuck I'm calling these. And then we're just gonna go here. Go for a darker blue. Dark blue. Something like that. I think we can also do something a little bit else like this. Then we are going to jump down here. We're going to give it a little bit like that. Giving it a little bit of well, naturally it does, but when you upgrade it enough, also, hello, colorification, indeed. But also, when you upgrade it from the nailsmith, it gets different patterns and the cracks, sort of change. Started a new Hollow Knight save. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you're getting back into it. Blur. So I kind of fucked this up just a little bit. But that's not bad. I think that's pretty good shading wise. Alright, I wanted to do the sword here. It's the sword, there it is. That. Like this. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. So we're actually going to now do this. Hopefully I can get paid tomorrow so I can get some stuff and save some more time for a new PC. Fair enough, because I may or may not be a little bit broke with like $145 to my name. If people are curious for the box's financial situation at the moment, yeah, I have $42 at the moment. But I get paid like 4 days, I think. Something like that. Somewhere around 4 days. And all my bills are paid, so don't really have any expense to worry about, just fucking poor. Yeah. You need the money more than me. I don't have any expenses though. I don't know. I'm feeling fine. Really, all I gotta do is work on my savings a little bit. I was pretty happy when I had a cushion of about like 4,000. Just like sitting there. Made sure not to touch it, and then fucking people needed braces, people had cancer, people fucking everything went to shit. And now I haven't had savings in probably about a year now. No, people I know that I helped out with. Yeah, it would be real shit if I had braces and cancer. God damn. You know what the crazy thing is? I still haven't, like made my money back. But the person who had braces doesn't even have braces anymore. Yeah, I knew people and helped, like pay for things. Because I could. What is the color scheme of the Radiance? I forget. Yeah, that'd be shit. I would say, you know what? I'm just going to, let's say, restart here. Yeah, it's almost like a beigey color though. It's kind of like it's like a grayish beige. Like this, maybe? Mm-mm. I'm calling the ref. That was me. Something like that. This ain't bad. And the legs are like weirdly like silver. Man. Go. One of my cat's collars is on its very first fray. I don't know what that means. Yee. There's one of my favorite people from back in the day would say yee. His favorite sayings were yee or yee and chicken nuggets. He was a bit special, but we were good buddies. Of course, I ain't seen him in like 10 years. Last I heard, he was I don't know if the deep end a little bit, but meh. Yeah, have a ex-friend, I guess, type thing. Ooh, one truth, one lie. Ah. I love roller coasters and pistachios are my favorite kind of nut. They don't have to make sense. They just have to be a truth and a lie. Is it the roller coaster? Do I answer that? Well, wait, which one are you asking? Is the roller coaster a lie or truth? Because if I'll tell you, but curious. What do you think it is? It is the lie. You were correct. I'm not a fan of roller coasters. I had like it was kind of funny. All right, story time. Roller coasters always kind of freaked me out. went too high for me. A slight fear of heights. And basically, my first experience with a roller coaster, I held on to like the railing really hard, like with my whole body almost, right? And when it went up, my head went back and then it went down, and I punched myself in the face really hard. Because basically my head went back and then down onto where I was holding onto the railing. So I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't think I ever brought that up, but I may have. And then, yeah, pistachios are my favorite, though I'd say cashews are a close second. I was debating between cashews and pistachios. That hurt a lot, but it's also funny. Story to tell your girlfriend if you have or ever get or a boyfriend after you guess you say. Yeah, I actually have told many people that story. The funny part is I was with the girl I was into when the story happened. So I don't think they really noticed until I told them afterwards. And then yeah, they laughed a little bit. I was like, God damn. I have really bad luck with like getting hit in the face while I'm hanging out with a girl I'm into. Because it happened where I was walking along with this girl at night, and I guess there was a tree, and I'm a really tall guy, right? So there was this slightly lower branch, and I was looking at them and not paying attention, and just whack right into the face as we're walking. That one was pretty funny. She was more worried that I had a concussion, but I didn't. So that's fine. And then one time I was working a job as a grocery store, like stalker guy stuck in the shelves, right? This random job I picked up at one point. And I was trying to open up like this package thing with this other guy and this girl I was into again. And we were really like tugging on the plastic, right? To get it off because it got stuck somehow. I don't really know how. But it like was not coming off. And when we finally got it off, it kind of came flying with us, and the guy flew back and he just punched me in the face. And basically, I've been punched in the face a lot. And a weird amount of times I've been punched in the face in front of a girl I like. So, we'll see. So it really doesn't hurt all that much. Wait, stop that as poke a hole in your favorite. Wait, you want to hear a funny story of the time I broke my arm? Obviously. Obviously, I want to hear this story. Come on. Wait, stop that as poking finger with poking a hole with your finger. Poke a hole in what? Oh, the plastic. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm confused. But yeah, I mean, like, we were cutting that thing up. I think it was caught under something. We just couldn't, like, figure out what. Oop. And oh. Oh boy, that's a big story. Okay. So that's like 8 years ago, give or take. Yeah. At the time I was thinking like, and now this guy used to do so it's having on the age. I forgot that we did. Like a man, I brought around the man. The next hospital again. I guess. Oh. Yeah. I took karate for a little while. Didn't really like it. It was no contact for some reason. So I didn't like it. And it just made you run around the room. Super like whatever, but be super orderly. Practice katas for the most part. Yeah. It's kind of why I've always been more into boxing. Boxing, kickboxing. That kind of thing. And then this one has like almost like a this color to it. Another fun story is when I broke my fingers like 3 years ago when I smacked my desk while playing VR. I never really got into VR. Probably because, couldn't really afford it at the time when it was really popular, but yeah. I know people who have VR stuff, and I've played it on their stuff, but never really got into it. I was satisfied with watching random VR chat moments. Like, oh, that's cool. You know what was weird actually? Just recently, I was out with a friend, and we were at an arcade. Oh, whoa! What the fuck? Why did that happen? Sorry about that. But yeah, we were at an arcade, and there was like a whole VR like section. And that was really surprising to me because I think arcade, I think, the big machines. That kind of old school retro type stuff. And they certainly had that, but I was surprised to see the like VR setups too. Uh, uh, what's that look? Fine. The library where I live, if they were built after 2018, they have a gaming area in them. Really? That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I always feel old when I say this, but I feel like gaming is too like rotting your brain. You know what I mean? Oh. Oh, gotta hydrate. Like I feel like it doesn't encourage like being conscious in the moment. I'm a pretty big like on the whole mindfulness stuff, you know what I mean? Like meditation and all that. Mainly cuz, due to some factors, I have to have a pretty tight lid on that. Some games like Undertale require some sort of awareness for like the puzzles. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But also, I don't know. There's a certain amount of that, but I feel like that's the exception, not the rule. You know what I mean? I also think there's a certain amount of it where it's like it's the person who's playing more than the game itself on who on like how it's affecting you in that way. Yeah. Genuine curious question, why not? Are you on a phone? You give me phone vibe with the kind of like minor spelling mistakes you make. And like the grammar and stuff. Not even like dissing you, but like just kind of what I'm picking up on. Also, I'm probably totally wrong, and I'm not the best at anything. But oh, oh, there we go. That's good. You know, back, and yes, I am on a phone right now. Fair enough. Good to have you back. May or may not be in the shop for a new battery. Yeah, that's kind of something that happened to my laptop. Slowly, it started, like, the bottom started expanding because of some battery issues. And yeah. Nowadays, I just have my desktop. I like it, especially because it's free. Got it totally free. Family friend had a hobby of just making them, just because he could. I guess, but he was moving away, and he couldn't bring like all of the computers he had made, so he just gave me and a couple others just computers for free. Pretty cool. Pretty sweet deal. At least I say so myself. I think my neighbor got pizza again. Oh, I want some pizza. Smells so good. Fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck. Yeah, that's some pepperoni. Maybe sounds like some pepper too. Yeah, pepperoni and pepper pizza. At Domino's. Might be. I usually get Domino's. Oh yeah, I can smell like the sort of sweetness that they use for their sauce. I remember a few years ago, me and my mom made this dragon scale pizza that used to be really crispy pepperoni and spiral over cheese and sauce. Ooh, that does sound good. I'm a chicken pizza kind of guy. I like my chicken. My go-to pizza is actually chicken and mushroom or chicken and cilantro. Fair enough, fair enough. Fuck, you're making me hungry, Wino. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? How dare you? I bet. I bet it was good. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, I had no appetite today, so I haven't. I ate some eggs and toast. That's all I've eaten today. And that was around 5 hours ago. Pizza's one of those things where you just smell it, and goddamn. Better than getting high, I swear. Oh, everybody I live with likes pizza. I could probably convince some people going on pizza with me. It's just, I know I shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, and also, I'm the kind of guy that if I'm getting pizza, I'm getting my own pizza. You know what I mean? I'm getting that large pizza that's gonna last me a few hours. Yeah, that's fair. Looks pretty fucking good so far. Obviously needs some more shading details, and I want to have this thing seem like it's blurry amidst smoke or something. And I just a visage floating above. I mean, there are a few places that sell pre-made pizza crusts. Yeah, I mean, if I was going to make my own pizza, I'd do it by hand. You know, like I'd get out that dough, throw it on a baking sheet of some sort, and throw it in the oven. Probably get me some, what are they called? Some string cheese or whatever. Or just some regular cheese, I don't know. And like fold that into the crust. Ooh. Make your own stuffed crust right there. Oh yeah, fair, fair. There's this little cafe on like just down the street from my house. And they do just this great fucking like curry on rice as their Wednesday special. I'm just looking forward to that next week when I get paid. I make a point of going every week or so for that Wednesday curry, but finances were a little tight this month. I think we had 5 birthdays coming off Christmas. Yeah. Benodo and my parents will most likely end up using the recipe books. Did I say 5 mil points for box removal? It's up to you. I will say eventually, if we get there, I will like take it off. There will be a eventual reveal. Do a public event where you like goes to a random thing and how. Alright. I need to try and read this. What the fuck? If you ever reach like a follower milestone, you should do like a public event at one point where we get some random thing, like how some people after they got popular they do face reveals and stuff. Would be cool, but probably wouldn't be around till around 5 mil depending on how you feel about showing your face online. Yeah, I will say when I eventually take off the box, I will also be willing to turn on the camera and you can see literally just what my face looks like. But that's a ways away. I don't think it's quite at 5 mil. But we'll see. Especially since 5 mil on Twitch is nuts. Like, let me check something real quick. Yeah. I have no problem actually showing my face. Thing is, here. Go. Yeah, so here's the thing about that 5 mil follower goal. Iron Mouse has who is, you know, one of the biggest, you know, VTubers, if not the biggest, has 2.4 million. So just over double her followers. I will honestly do fucking whatever you want. I don't care. I just like your streams and the box on your head, but would be cool to get a face reveal when you get popular. Well, the fact that you're saying win gives me a lot of, you know, makes me happy. Because, you know, there's never a guarantee of anything in your life. So, the fact that you're here supporting me, and I know there's a couple others that like to lurk in the chat. I appreciate all of you. Aww. Hello, Sashiv. How's the waddle, homie? Hopefully the waddle homie's doing good. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, get yelled at. Here, shout out, Sashiv. Muscadet. Get yelled at. There you go. Follow the Sashiv. They are one of the best homies. We love the Waddles here. The Waddle Lord. Lord of Waddles. Yes. We also have the cools. Where's the cool? Dalah cool. Hell yeah. I finally gained the power of emotes. Indeed, indeed. Yeah. Most of the emotes should be open to followers. Also, I might use some money if I get paid to sub. I would appreciate that. That'd be really cool. You would be the first, so I don't know. I'll have to give some sort of reward for being the first, but we'll figure that out. Yep. So technically, you can see the badge here. Technically, I'm my own first subscriber. I don't know why it does that, honestly, but yeah. My mind right now. Well, I'm glad you're happy. There's the radiance right there. Was the last hydration like an hour ago? I think I can check that actually. When was it? Here. Where's your chat history? No. I don't know. Feel free to redeem as many as you want, so long as the option's there. Oh, I'll have a little bit of water right now anyway. Hydrate thyself. Alright, I'll have another sip. I feel like if I were to put my cat on you IRL while you had the box on, she would probably stick her head inside the box. No. Oh, that would be cute. Then your cat would know what I look like on the under the box. Oh no. Are they good at holding secrets? Tight-lipped? Let's do this. I need to pull this back up here. Saying curiosity killed the cat. No, not the Kit Kat. Has gone delayed BRB. Oh. Huh. That happens a lot. I'm not sure why. I wonder if there's any way to reduce. Any way to reduce delay while streaming on Twitch. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Damn. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am just trying to figure out if there's any way to reduce this lag. Okay, I don't need an intro. Get to it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to check that. wait, no, it's an advanced. Okay. Advanced. Okay, there is no stream delay on that end. It's only a delay on chat, about 30-second delay between chat stuff was showing up. Yeah, I wonder if it might actually be the chat itself. Interesting. Well, I'm going to bookmark that for now. And we may come back to it. Or I don't know. I don't know. No updates yet. We're just going to do this. Like that. Works fine. You know what? Here, we're actually going to turn this down a little bit. Oh, interesting. Oh. Here. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Good. We love LGBTQ plus here, right? Yes, we do. I would be considered by myself and have multiple people in my life who are the trans and the gays, at the very least. Yeah. Bye. I'd say I lean a little bit more straight, but bye. Bye, Bucks. It's true. I just remembered something. Bix the box. Oh boy. You want to know my first like I guess cartoon crush that was like a dude? It's kind of funny. It was Jace from the Ginyu Force in Dragon Ball Z. Red Australian. I was like, hey, I don't know why. What the fuck? Why am I feeling this way? This feels weird. Why do I like Jace so much? Yeah. Here, let me pull him up Jace, EBZ. Yeah, this boy. This is so bad to admit. Here, we'll get a couple pictures of the boy. First cartoonish guy crush, kind of guy attraction, I suppose. I wouldn't say I quite had crush. This boy. Fuck. Yep. Alright. You don't need to stick around here, Jace. Move that. Oh, fuck. White hair and red skin. He's the polished mascot on my team. It's possible. It's possible. Let me just go like this. And I think we'll actually even do this. Give me a second to go and go turn Mimic Fan on real quick. Alright, you do it. I think that's a pretty on point drawing of the Radiant. Don't leave my cat here to watch you. Well, at least somebody's watching. Hello, kitty cat. Hello, hello. Good kitty cat. Yes. Pretty little baby. Pretty little baby. Here, let me pull up the Radiance art again. Where are you? There you are. Here. We're just going to do this. Oh. Inner glow. That, like this. So, outer glow, and we want a better idea of exactly what we're doing here. Normal. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. You want this. You want this. More. Less. Little less. A little bit more. I think that's pretty perfect. And we want you to be kind of like this. We can. Normal. A little bit more white. There we go. Back. But if we are on the basis of cartoon male crushes, mine was Hidashi Himada from... Oh, Hidashi! Ooh. Let me go back and look at this handsome boy. Hidashi. You mean Tadashi? Wait. There's a fandom called the Movie Morgue, and that's that's where I found this image on him. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Tadashi, handsome as she. Sounds about right. Where were we? What's that? Yes. Okay. So we want to actually do another layer like this. And like this. And we'll do the same on the other side. So, like so, and like so. Perfect. Pretty on point radiance right there. In case you were questioning or asking, I am a bi bitch. Fair enough. Oh fuck, where was it? There's a Transformers stupid ass meme. Where it's like, oh, what was it? I don't even remember now. I just remember it was funny. Okay, I will say I have found I have a pretty indifferent way of looking at, like, sexuality and, like, that spectrum and all that. Because, like, I don't care what people say to me or, like, call me or whatever. Like, I don't really care about it. It's just kind of what I am, and I don't really interact with either side of, oh, that's great, or oh, that's the worst thing ever, blah blah blah, whatever. But like, yeah, that's kind of why I don't really bring it up. But I don't know. Oh, I did not do this. There we go. And then, did we want to merge these? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool looking, right? Gotta admit. Here, let's see. Most people I hang out with are queer and maybe like 1 or 2 straight people. Fair enough. I only have like 3 friends that I hang out in with IRL. So actually really I have 2 because one moved away and was mean, but no. Yeah, I really ought to talk to that bro. Here. What is? Oh, that's what that is. Do I want to turn that down at all? I actually do like that. There. But that. No. That. No. That. Not bad. Shy not stay in contact with them even though multiplayer games. Yeah, I don't know. We've been bad at keeping in contact. We text each other every now and then. Yeah, he has different hours than I do too. He was working graveyard for a really long time. So like between the hours of midnight and like 6 a.m. and stuff like that. And I was doing really good with my sleep schedule. So it was hard to find time to really talk, but nowadays we just, you know, he's still you know, basically a brother of mine. But you know, we just don't stay as much in contact, which I need to change. I need to get better at. I need to do better than that. Not a person I can lose. What the fuck? Oh. It's like, why the fuck is it doing that? It's because I had this thing attached. Well, I don't like that, but it's weird. Were you ever part of the FNAF fandom? Not really. I paid attention to it, to like the games sometimes, because I was really into Markiplier for a really long time. So obviously was pretty into FNAF, but I was also not good with like horror stuff for a while. Much better with it now, but freaked me out. So I didn't watch too much of it. So I know the whole deal of it, like, oh, late night worker, haunted, like, children, machine things. Oh, shit. Fuck. Help. Oh, God. Help. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What am I doing? Oh, God. Help. Fix it. I think. Did I? Is it fixed? Yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, fixed. Good. I've always been more of like an anime fandom kind of guy. Yeah, the bad part that I didn't know until the movies is the Bonnie forces you into a suit when you die to him. Oh, and Scott Cawthon. Oh, and Scott Cawthon, the guy who made FNAF, was afraid of Bonnie. Oh. Yeah, I always thought, Freddy was kind of the main guy, but the more I hear about like the details of FNAF, sounds more like Bonnie was the real like fucked up one, real kind of scary. I don't know if that's just, how that came to be, but that's just been my experience so far. Oh, he is. The others are afraid of freedom. I don't remember why, though. Well, they're kind of just supposed to be, like, children. So, they're afraid of Freddy. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember what, like, Freddy's deal is, but I know he's basically the same as them, just, like, but he's, like, the focus, or whatever. Yeah. Well, that's the constant, like, oh yeah, you know, the child mind never growing up. Kind of Peter Pan style. Um, something like that, and we're actually going to do that. An interesting look. Okay, and then we want this. Yeah, but Stringtrap was the real freak show of the games, as he had to fight the animatronic going towards kid noises. What? I don't actually know who Springtrap is, so that might be a little bit of advanced lore compared to where I'm at. He is literally fighting the movement to try and kill the Night Guard. William Afton. Huh. Yeah, I'll be honest, I never played those games. I just know by kind of osmosis the basic deal. Thanks. Oop. 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 There we go. And then under that, but over here, just go on darkish color here. And then kind of like that. Then here we go. A little bit bigger. It'd be worth it to try and play some FNAF on stream, actually. I think I'd be interested in that. I think that'd be cool. Then we're going to want to this right here. You know what, we're actually going to do this. Go up here. Wrong thing. Have you done the Grim fight yet? I've done every fight, I believe. Just about. I never beat the Radiant, but I'm probably going to just make that a YouTube video at some point. Because I do not think I was beating that on stream. Probably make the Pantheons and the Radiance an off-stream occasion. Post-chorus fight. Yeah, I'll be honest, that was one of the hardest fights in the game for me. Like, I consider him pretty much harder than the Hollow Knight. And yeah, it was a good audio. I haven't fought, I believe they're called Nightmare King Grim yet. That's something I also ought to do, but we'll see. I mean, we're kind of just going to do whatever we want to do with streaming. So if we want to come back and we want to, 112%, Hollow Knight, that's what we'll do. But at this time, I feel no urge to really keep diving into Hollowness for like the 112% completion rate or whatever. I kind of like this. Well, you do 112, then you unlock Steel Soul. Well, actually, you don't have to unlock, or you don't have to get 112%. You just have to beat the Hollow Knight. Because I have access to the Steel Soul if I wanted. But I haven't yet. Go. A little bit of getting in here. Something like that. A little bit of lens blur. Good. I have debated if I want to do like a kind of not quite a speed run, but like see how fast I can get it done. Because my first run, I believe, has a little over 100 hours on it, which is a lot. I'll also probably make a video out of Path of Pain and, you know, stuff like that, but, you know, that's just not something at as phone stand. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Abuse. Abuse. How dare you? How dare you do this to the kitty cat? No. I find cats actually weirdly like just like a firm kind of weight on top of them. Not like heavy, but just like firm. I'm kind of the same. Why I have a weighted blanket. Gonna go to bed. Night. Bye. Alright, well, might see you tomorrow. I think we're actually pretty much done with this drawing, so we're probably not going too much longer. But, yeah. I'll see you around. The goal is to stream a little bit earlier, by the way. So, if you're on earlier, that will be the eventual goal. Yeah, there. I think this is actually a pretty good drawing here. And then so it's saved as that. Then we want to save it as PNG. Most likely around 10 p.m. my time if you start around 9 or something. Okay. Yeah. Save that like that. And we're actually going to switch over our screen here. Chatting screen. I'm going to close this again now. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Turn that off yet. Join then, but yeah, I mean, yeah, bye. Okay. Have a good night. Eat well. Pet cat. Yours. Yes, okay. Good, good, good. I was worried that I wasn't streaming on one of my platforms there, but we are good. Yes. Thank you everyone for your support. Chatters, lurkers, friendos. All the above. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. And if by the end of your time here, you want to hang out again, or drop a follow, we're always happy to have you as part of our little boxy family. Yes. Let us see who we're going to raid real quick. Because we are going to end now. I think we will raid... It's been a minute since we've raided Link. Let's raid Link. /raid Lunarin Links. I like that name. I just really like their name. Oop. That down for just a second. Lunarin Links, all one word. So yes, we are going to raid them. Raid the friendo. I hope you'll show them your support as you showed me. But yes. But finally, to my cardboard crusaders. Good time zone. See you tomorrow. Stay comfy. And, of course, bye.